Hey kids, get ready to have your minds blown with some amazing facts and fun trivia. I'm so excited to share some super cool things I've learned about the world around us. We're diving into the worlds of animals, space, science, and history. We're going to uncover incredible secrets about animals you know and some you've probably never even heard of. We'll blast off into the vastness of space, exploring planets, stars, and beyond. Get ready to be amazed because we're about to embark on an awesome journey of discovery. Buckle up, get your thinking caps on, and let's go. Did you know that a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance? How cool is that? Baby flamingos are gray and their diet of shrimp and algae gives them that famous pink plumage as they grow up. Isn't that wild? Flamingos can drink boiling hot water? Well, not quite boiling, but pretty close. Now let's talk about another amazing animal, the chameleon. They can move their eyes independently. That's right, they can look in two different directions at the same time. And speaking of eyes, did you know that a group of owls is called a parliament? Owls are incredible hunters, flying silently through the night, swooping down on their prey with amazing precision. Did you know that one day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus? Mind-blowing. Venus rotates incredibly slowly on its axis. It takes about 243 Earth days for Venus to make just one full rotation. But here's the kicker. It only takes Venus about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. So, a day on Venus is actually longer than its year. Imagine celebrating your birthday before the year is even up. That's life on Venus for you. Now let's zoom over to Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. Did you know that Jupiter has a giant storm that's been raging for centuries? It's called the Great Red Spot, and it's so big that you could fit 3 Earths inside it. Scientists think the storm has been going strong for at least 400 years, and it's still a mystery why it's lasted so long. Some think it's powered by Jupiter's internal heat, while others think it's constantly fueled by smaller storms that get absorbed into it. Now let's journey to the edge of our solar system and beyond. Did you know that there's a dwarf planet out there named after a Disney character? It's true, it's called Makemake, and it's named after the creator god in the mythology of Easter Island. Makemake is way out there in the Kuiper Belt, a region of icy bodies beyond Neptune. It's a pretty chilly place, with temperatures hovering around minus 387 degrees Fahrenheit. Brr. Did you know that one day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus? Mind-blowing. Venus rotates incredibly slowly on its axis. It takes about 243 Earth days for Venus to make just one full rotation. But here's the kicker. It only takes Venus about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. So, a day on Venus is actually longer than its year. Imagine celebrating your birthday before the year is even up. That's life on Venus for you. Now let's zoom over to Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. Did you know that Jupiter has a giant storm that's been raging for centuries? It's called the Great Red Spot, and it's so big that you could fit 3 Earths inside it. Scientists think the storm has been going strong for at least 400 years, and it's still a mystery why it's lasted so long. Some think it's powered by Jupiter's internal heat, while others think it's constantly fueled by smaller storms that get absorbed into it. Now let's journey to the edge of our solar system and beyond. Did you know that there's a dwarf planet out there named after a Disney character? It's true, it's called Makemake, and it's named after the creator god in the mythology of Easter Island. Makemake is way out there in the Kuiper Belt, a region of icy bodies beyond Neptune. It's a pretty chilly place, with temperatures hovering around minus 387 degrees Fahrenheit. Brr. Did you know that water can boil and freeze at the same time? It's called the triple point. It sounds impossible, but it's true. At a very specific temperature and pressure, water can exist in all 3 states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas, all at once. Imagine seeing ice floating in a pot of boiling water. That's the triple point in action. It's a pretty rare phenomenon, but it just goes to show you how amazing and unpredictable science can be. Speaking of amazing, did you know that your body contains enough iron to make a small nail? It's true. Iron is an essential mineral that our bodies need to function properly. It helps carry oxygen throughout our blood, and it's also important for our muscles and organs. So, next time you see a nail, remember that you've got enough iron inside you to make one of your own. Now, let's talk about something that's both amazing and a little bit gross. Did you know that your stomach acid is strong enough to dissolve metal? It's true. Our stomachs produce a powerful acid called hydrochloric acid, which helps break down the food we eat. This acid is so strong that it can even dissolve metals like zinc and magnesium, but don't worry, your stomach lining is specially designed to protect itself from this corrosive acid. Did you know that the Great Wall of China is not visible from space? It's a myth. For years, people have been saying that the Great Wall is the only human-made structure visible from space. But it turns out that's not true. While the Great Wall is incredibly long and impressive, it's not actually that wide. And from space, it blends in pretty well with its surroundings. Astronauts have reported that it's actually quite difficult to see the Great Wall from orbit. So, there you have it, a myth busted, but the Great Wall is still an amazing feat of engineering and a testament to human ingenuity. Speaking of amazing feats, did you know that the ancient Egyptians used to sleep on pillows made of stone? It's true. These pillows weren't exactly soft and fluffy, but they did serve a purpose. The ancient Egyptians believed that keeping their heads elevated while they slept would help ward off evil spirits. And hey, maybe it helped them stay cool in the desert heat too. Now let's journey back to ancient Rome. Did you know that the Romans used to use urine to clean their clothes? It's true. Urine contains ammonia, which is a natural cleaning agent. The Romans would collect urine in public toilets and use it to wash their clothes. They even used it to whiten their teeth. I know it sounds gross, but hey, different times, right? Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts? Amazing, right? 2 of their hearts pump blood through their gills, while the 3rd heart circulates blood to the rest of their body. And get this, octopuses also have blue blood. That's because their blood contains a copper-rich protein called hemocyanin, which is more efficient at transporting oxygen in cold, low-oxygen environments. But that's not all that's cool about octopuses. They're also incredibly intelligent creatures. They can solve puzzles, use tools, and even recognize individual humans. Some scientists believe that octopuses are so intelligent because they have decentralized nervous systems. That means that each of their arms has its own little brain, which allows them to process information and make decisions independently. Now let's talk about another animal with an amazing ability, the pistol shrimp. This tiny creature can snap its claws so fast that it creates a cavitation bubble. This bubble generates a loud popping sound that can reach up to 218 decibels, which is louder than a gunshot. The pistol shrimp uses this sonic weapon to stun its prey and defend itself from predators. And speaking of amazing defenses, did you know that the hairy frog of Central Africa can break its own bones to create claws? It's true. When threatened, this frog can push its bones through its skin to create sharp claws on its fingers. Did you know that there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the Earth's beaches? There are billions of stars, each a giant ball of burning gas just like our sun. Our sun is one star in a galaxy of billions. And there are billions of galaxies in the observable universe. It's enough to make your head spin. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still edible. That's right, honey is the only food that doesn't go bad. It's all thanks to its unique chemical composition. Honey is naturally acidic, with a low pH that prevents the growth of bacteria and other microorganisms. It's also very low in moisture, which further inhibits spoilage. So, next time you enjoy a spoonful of honey, remember that you're tasting a food that's been enjoyed by people for thousands of years. Speaking of sweet treats, did you know that chocolate comes from a fruit? It's true. Chocolate is made from the seeds of the cacao tree, which is native to Central and South America. The cacao pods, which contain the seeds, grow directly from the trunk and branches of the tree. Inside the pods are the cacao beans, which are fermented, dried, roasted, and ground to make chocolate. Now, let's talk about something that's both amazing and a little bit gross. Did you know that your body contains enough carbon to make 9,000 pencils? It's true, carbon is the basic building block of life, and it's found in all living things. In fact, about 18% of your body weight is made up of carbon. So, next time you're using a pencil, remember that you're holding a little piece of yourself. Did you know that a snail can sleep for 3 years? That's a long nap. It's true. Snails are known for their slow pace, but their sleeping habits are on another level. These slimy creatures can actually hibernate for years at a time, retreating into their shells and slowing their metabolism to a snail's pace, literally. During hibernation, snails enter a state of suspended animation, reducing their heart rate, breathing, and energy consumption to the bare minimum. They can stay in this state for months or even years, waiting out harsh weather conditions or food shortages. But that's not all that's fascinating about snails. Did you know that they have thousands of teeth? It's true. Snails have a ribbon-like structure in their mouths called a radula, which is covered in rows of tiny teeth. These teeth aren't used for chewing like ours though. Instead, snails use their radulas to scrape and rasp away at their food, which can include plants, algae, and even decaying matter. Did you know that a day on Mars is just 37 minutes longer than a day on Earth? Almost the same. A day on Mars, also known as a sol, is 24.6 hours long compared to Earth's 24-hour day. That means if you lived on Mars, your schedule wouldn't be all that different. You'd still have plenty of time for work, play, and sleep, just with a slightly longer day to enjoy. But don't pack your bags for Mars just yet. While the length of a day might be similar, Mars is a very different planet from Earth. It's much colder, with an average temperature of about -80 degrees Fahrenheit. And the atmosphere on Mars is much thinner than Earth's, meaning there's not enough air to breathe. But despite these challenges, Mars remains a fascinating target for exploration, and scientists believe that it may have once been a much warmer and wetter planet, possibly even capable of supporting life. Speaking of life on other planets, did you know that scientists have discovered thousands of planets outside of our solar system? These planets are called exoplanets, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Some are gas giants like Jupiter, while others are rocky planets like Earth. And some exoplanets orbit their stars in the habitable zone, where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist on the surface. Thanks for watching, kids. Keep exploring and stay curious. I hope you had a blast learning about all these amazing facts. Remember, the world is full of incredible things to discover, from the tiniest insects to the vastness of space. So, keep asking questions, keep learning, and never stop being curious about the world around you. Who knows what amazing discoveries you'll make. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun facts and trivia. And be sure to share what you've learned with your friends and family. Until next time, stay curious.